Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome to TOEFL Preparation 1 with me, Mr. Jim. And today's meeting, we continue our lesson still about TOEFL, but in this occasion, we change our topic. And today's meeting, we will discuss about reading. Okay, reading in TOEFL is a bit different from reading as usual. We read whether from the book sources or in the journal or article. In reading TOEFL, you are going to meet several discussions to be recognized and understood by the test taker or the student in order to comprehend the passage. Okay, so are you ready to follow to continue our lesson reading? Yes, of course. Let's start to have a meeting six and prepare yourself. Okay, let's continue our reading topic. Okay, question about the ideas of the pages. The most common type of question asks about the main idea, topic, title, or subject. There may also be questions about how the information in the page is organized or about which type of information is included in a particular paragraph. So in reading TOEFL, the student or the test taker must prepare themselves to get the whole page to be read and then try to comprehend every single page to get the answer based on the question given. Okay, skill 1, answer the main idea question correctly. So the question might be worded in variety of ways. You may, for example, be asked to identify the topic, the subject, the title, primary idea, or main idea. These questions are all really asking what primary point the author is trying to get across in the pages. So it means that the author the author tries to invite the student or the test taker to inform, to get involved, to comprehend the pages being shown in the TOEFL reading, so that the test taker or the student must understand about the pages being given and must comprehend every single sentence, the vocabulary, and try to organize, then try to get the main idea, try to get the what is the title or the primary idea or the commonly and mostly being discussed. Okay, it is relatively easy to find the main ideas by studying the topic sentences, which are most probably found at the beginning of each paragraph. So you may underline the word which are most probably found at the beginning of each paragraph. It means that every passages you must pay attention to the first line of each paragraph, and usually that will be the keyword for the student or the test taker to get the main idea or the topic being discussed in the next line. As we know that in passages, we know that there are main sentence and supporting sentence. Okay. Next, this is the example of the passage John Dewey. Okay. Next, the question from the passage may appear like this one. What is the topic of this passage? Yeah. And if we go back the previous slide, yeah, there is a word distinction and intelligence, also the reasoning. So it means that we can interpret that this topic will discuss about this distinction between intelligence and reasoning. Okay, so the best answer for the question might appear in B, how intelligence differs from reasoning in Dewey's work. Okay, so this is the part of the question main idea, how to identify the questions, how to answer the question. Okay. Next, recognize the organization of ideas. Okay. This term means that would like to make the test taker or the student more capable to comprehend about the passage. They must recognize, they must know what will the passage talk about, and they must also know in every single paragraph what will the story or the main idea bring. For example, if one patient discuss or talking about the positive one about something, next in the next paragraph still similar talking about the positive, and while in the next paragraph talking about the less or the negative one, so it can be conclude this passage organized between positive and the negative about something being discussed. Another example, if you found the pages or the story of academy and the content discussed about the plus and the minus, the superiority and the unsuperiority, so it will be make the reader and the student more comprehend how to know this passage organized. Okay, like this example number 2. Okay, the question may appear how the passage is organized. Okay, so from the passage previously, this one talking about most Americans will probably reply that it was the belief that Abner Doubleday did. This is presenting, while the last paragraph show really did not have much to do. So it can be interpreted that an idea presented and then refuted. Okay, next, directly answer question. Okay, number 3. The directly answer question that are commonly asked are started detailed question, unstated detailed question, and pronoun reference. Answer stated detailed question correctly about one piece of information in the passage rather than the passage as a whole. The answer to this question are generally given in order in the passage, and the correct answer is often a restatement of what is given in the passage. This means that the correct answer would express the same idea as what is written in the passage, but the words are not exactly the same. Okay, so let's have a look in the example on the pages. Yeah? Williamsburg is a historic city in Virginia that was settled by English colonists in 1633. 26 years later, after the first permanent English colony in America was settled at Jamestown. In the beginning, the colony at Williamsburg was named Middle Plantation because of its location in the middle of peninsula between two rivers, the York and the James. The site for Williamsburg had been selected by the colonists because the soil drainage was better than at the Jamestown location, and there were fewer mosquitoes. The question, the passage indicates that Jamestown, yeah, there are 4 options, and next you must comprehend about the passage, then try to capture the point whether the similar written or could be the restatement. So the best answer for the question, the passage indicate that Jamestown will be C. Yeah, C. The best answer to this question is C because the passage directly states that Jamestown was the first permanent English colony in America. Okay, how to answer the question? Choose a keyword in the question. You know the keyword is always put in the first line of the paragraph. Skim in the appropriate part of the passage for keyword or idea. Remember, class, skim, a quick reading technique to get a main idea or the topic. Okay, is different by scanning. Read the sentence that contain the keyword idea carefully. And I have told about this one. Usually, the idea always appears in the first line of the paragraph. Eliminate the definitely wrong answer and choose the best answer from the remaining choices. It means that there are four options. If you feeling or you assume that two options or mistake, yeah, you may eliminate or delete. There are two options. Then you must choose one. Which one the option that you think is getting closer to the patient. Okay. Next, skill for find unstated detail. So it means that this question will testing you, will make you aware that there is one option which is not stated, which is not similar, which is not any related of the patient being given to you. So you have to pay attention carefully. Do not quick choose for the answer. Be careful by the trap set by the orders, and usually the test taker always what is it get the trap by the orders. Then you must pay attention to every single word or the sentences. Okay, so for the next term you may try to explore yourself, develop yourself in reading TOEFL, and try to answer several questions for the next term in your model. If you find any difficulties with the word, you may open the dictionary to assist you, to give you the meaning, and also try to comprehend you about TOEFL reading. Okay, thank you.